Humanity is a constituent of the universe. A constituent or constituent. There's two ways to say the word from what I've discovered. You got a constituent or a constituent. Either way, you're saying the same word or the same meaning of the word from what I've studied and from what I've learned. What do I mean by constituent or constituent? Why do I say humanity is a constituent of the universe or a constituent of the universe? Humanity is a constituent of the universe. Constituent meaning be a part of a whole, or to be concluded into something or concluded with something. All of humanity is a part of and or a whole piece of the universe. Keep this in mind though. The universe don't revolve around humanity. We are just a part of the universe. Humanity is just a part of it. Constituent or constituent or aspect or feature. We are a feature of the universe here, meaning we are a feature and or an aspect of the true God itself. No, I'm not going to make this a video about my beliefs in God. I just want to drop these quick words saying in regards to how humanity is a part of the universe, and a word you can use to label and describe how we are. How are we connected to the universe? By way of our mind heart, or by the way of our spirit soul, or by the way of our astral and ether. And ether is a constituent of our physical body, whereas the astral is the entirety of the spiritual realm itself. Our astral realm is our spiritual realm in itself, and our ether is a constituent of the astral and the physical. It's like right in the middle layer there, but it's more physical than it is non-physical, but it is both physical and non-physical at the same time. Gaseous matter, liquid matter. Do some research on those things. That's what ether is. Ether is also hydrocarbon when you do more research on it. Of course, it's more to it. It's more than just hydrocarbon alone. It comes from the series of hydrocarbons such as alkane and things of that nature. Do some research on it. You'll see. Let me see now. There's a lot more. Whole lot more I have to say that I need you all to hear, that I need to tell you. But the process that you're going now, I know there was a period within this whole plan of mine of trying to reawaken every person on the planet. Because here's the thing. How do you destroy a broken world? By fixing it. That's the ultimate hidden plan right there in secret. This conviction of mine is going to fix the world and fix the world alone, meaning every single member of humanity is going to win, no matter what, by any moral means necessary. Every person of the human family wins. This conviction will see to it that every single member of the human family wins. Whether it's the deprived human family, or whether it's the original human family, or the aboriginal human family. Because you have the original, the aboriginal, then the deprived. Who are the original family? Every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet. That beautiful, fully melanated skin of yours. Who are the aboriginals, so-called brown people? Or the Indians, or Mexicans, or Hispanics. Mexicans, Hispanics, similar. Puerto Ricans. Most Puerto Ricans are fully recessive, though. They're not aboriginal. They don't have the aboriginal light brown tan skin. But it's the fully melanated original, the aboriginal browns, and the deprived whites. White people only have their skin the way it is because the history that we have and which drove them into having their skin grafted, meaning they had their melanin taken away from them, meaning they had their melanin taken out of them, meaning they don't deserve anything that they have at all. Nothing. They don't deserve anything that they have at all. Nothing. And I mean that in all three: bad, good, and indifferent ways. They don't deserve anything they have at all. Nothing. For this to work, at this point right here, me revealing that we are a constituent or a constitute. That word is hard to say that way now. Constituent. That we are a constituent or a constituent of the universe. Revealing this information right here. This is where I was, according to my plan that I made up, I was supposed to take a month to a week off to just give all of the information I put out here time to just sink in. All of it. I got about 450 videos posted now, close to it. Give all of that a chance to sit in, like take a month off or something. That's what the original part of the plan was. But the suppressive body is just not going to stop. It's not going to stop. All I need is just one point, one serious, like one good, strong message all the way through and throughout to just hit. And that'll change a lot right there. That'll change a lot. Because the ultimate goal here, to defeat this, to beat this, everything that we're dealing with right now, we have to recognize what it is we are trying to beat. What is it that we're trying to beat? A broken world. How do you beat a broken world? By fixing it. That's the best way to beat a broken world. You fix it. What's causing the world to be broken? What is the world in the first place? The world is the earth, together with all of its countries, peoples, and natural features. That's what the world is. Those things, the earth, together with all of its countries, peoples, and natural features, are all broken. Why? Because the devil ensured that they would be broken. Laughing the whole way through as it was doing it. Laughing the whole way through as it was destroying and breaking. Why do I keep calling the devil an it? It's another story. I need at least some of these words to get to you before you get all sensitive and click off the video. But then again, I don't really care anyways, because all the spies have to hear me talk anyways. They all have to hear me speak. The devil is the world's authority attached to chaos. The devil is the current reasoning, absolute reasoning, as to why the world is broken, meaning the earth, together with all of its countries, peoples, and natural features. The devil is attacking everything through us, with us. The devil is acting as if it's God. The devil is working to and throughout all of humanity for humanity to live in war, hatred, division, and stagnance. This is very simple. I'm going to keep my message the same. Now I'm about to take some time off, though. Give all of it some time to sink in. Some of it, at least. Trust spirit energy. Respect soul emotion. Be astral powered. Trust spirit energy. I'm going to say a different word. Trust spirit energy. Respect soul emotion. Be ether powered. What do I mean by be ether powered or be astral powered? Be God powered. Because the spiritual realm in itself, the spiritual realm in its absolute entirety within itself is the true God in itself. For us in reality, that's the real God there, meaning the power inside of you. That's the message I'm sticking with. Convince you all you are God by trick talking you into believing it. Because the thing is, the ultimate reality is you are. You are God. You are. So why do I say trust spirit energy? Ain't nothing in this world to trust but the spirits, but the energy of the spirit. Why do I say respect the soul's emotion? Because there is no other emotion outside of you that you need to respect other than thine own. Why? Because they're all made up. They're all made up to control you and keep you subjugated to the ways of this evil world. Then why do I say be God's power? To reject all evil forever. Think about it. if you are God's power, meaning the true God, meaning the spirit inside of you, meaning if you are going to be astral powered or if you are going to be ether powered, that power will be your source of principle, your principal standings, or your principal standard grounds. That's what those will be for you, meaning that since God's nature, since God's emotion is good all the time, and so will your emotion be if that's the emotion that you respect only. And so will your energy be if that's the energy you trust only. Trust the spirit's energy. Respect the soul's emotion. Be astral powered. Trust the spirit, or trust your own mental energy. Respect your own heart's emotion. And be ether powered, you see. Trust God energy. Respect God emotion. Be God powered. What does it mean to be God powered? Reject all evil, because God ain't evil. At least the true God is not evil. Meaning the spirit itself. Meaning the entirety of the astral realm. That's God there. And with these physical etheric bodies, we are constituents of the true God's power. We are constituents of God. We are constituents of God. We are constituents of the universe. We are a part of and or a whole with the universe itself. Every member of the human family is. All things living are constituents of the universe. All things living are constituents of the universe. All things living are a part of and or a whole with the universe itself. We all are. And the universe has its own principles, its own constitution. No, it ain't no 10 Commandments. No, it's not the 42 laws of Ma'at. 42, was it 48? 42 laws of Ma'at. Mother Ma'at. The Lord God. Click off. I'm not posting these videos for views at all. Not posting these videos for any credits. I'm not posting these videos for any likes or subscriptions or anything like that. No, I am posting these videos to do one thing and one thing only. Break your reality in half. How you gonna break the reality in half? By fixing it. Remember, everything in this world is reverse. What's good is seen as evil, and what's evil is seen as good. Doing good deeds will get you hated by this world because the world wants to depict you into a moron. Into a stupid, evil moron. That's what the world wants to depict you into. A stupid, evil moron. But you want to know something about the natural power inside of us? It's intelligent. Our natural instinctive state of mind is the source of all moral authority. Our natural instinctive state of mind is the source of all moral authority. You want to know why I say the natural instinctive state of mind is? Because it's another constituent of God. Our natural instinctive state of mind is another constituent of God, or constituent of God, or constituent of God. That's what our natural instinctive state of mind is. Meaning, and then on top of that, when you really grasp the true concept, the true meaning of this, the true truth of this, you'll recognize that we all only have one natural instinctive state of mind. Like we only have one definition of the word emotion right now. You see. It's all one in the spirit, yo. It's all one in the spirit. These words are going to help encourage Black unity. It's going to rapidly help encourage Black unity. Once you all realize we have the same common sense, virtually the same common sense we do. We all honestly have the same common grounds. We have the common similarities. We all have the same common enemy as well. We all do. Everywhere on the planet we do. Whether you want to believe it or not. Let it sink in. You'll see. I didn't want to make this video too long. I just want to drop off this good finite message here and leave you with it. Once again, our natural instinctive state of mind is a constituent of the true God itself. And we only got one natural instinctive state of mind, all of us together. We just have our own individual share of it, even though it's not split apart or separated at all. It's all connected. All of it's connected, just like the source of evils. Evils are your Illuminati groups and whatnot, and your so-called families within the Illuminatis, in their little play groups and whatnot. To hell with all the conspiracy theories. In reality, it is just a group of people who was attacking another group of people due to the devil telling them to do so. That's what it all boils down to at the end of the day. A group of genetically deprived people attacking another group of not or non-genetically deprived people, meaning original people. It is just a group of people attacking another group of people due to the orders of the devil telling them to do so. And that's how it is globally for us all. We all have one enemy globally. It just seems like we don't, because this enemy has given us thousands and thousands of things to believe in, so we will be all deviating and or deflecting from the one thing we all should believe in together. Soul freedom, soul liberation, soul sovereignty, soul coexistence. My family, you can win. You can win. This conviction is going to see to it that every single member of the human family wins this spiritual war. Yes, there is going to be a two-part to it. Going to be one part that is sweet and then the other part that is bitter. That's it. The astral part, meaning the talking part, all sweet. But then when we get to the physical part, the ether part, it's all going to be bitter and war and stupid, evil people trying to stop smart, good people from living a normal, regular, healthy life. Because remember, it's not about the money. It ain't about money at all. It's not. Money is just a tool. It's just a tool. It's just a tool. It's just a tool used to help the oppressive body ensure we all suffer to death because it's shiny. And don't forget the idea that comes with money. Remember, the idea that comes with money. The idea that comes with money to make you believe that you could only survive by using these things. Here, I'm going to say these words right now. Say these words real quick. The ultimate reality is we, every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet, BKA the family body, all of we were trick-talked and forced into giving up a reality where we lived conservatively with divine resources for a global monopoly board game. Period. That's what we are. We are constituents of the universe and or constituents of the universe in which lived conservatively with divine resources who were force-talked and or tricked into giving it all up for a global monopoly board game. That's all we are. That's what we are right now. Take everything the enemy meant for evil and reverse it to good. Why do I keep saying that? Because when we reverse everything that the enemy meant for evil to good, we're just returning everything back to normal. Always remember, never forget, the enemy is not smart. The enemy is not intelligent. The enemy just takes everything that we meant for good and everything that we are and perverts it to evil. That's what it does. It takes everything that we meant for good and everything that we are for good and normality and perverts it for evil. Life should be fair. Life is about balance. Life is about peace, love, unity, and advancement, harmony, equanimity. Life is not meant for us to be enslaved in it. The people who just want to depict us and project us into slavery, into being bound people who have to pay a price to live. This is all their idea, their ways, and that they're trying to force and project and depict onto we. This ain't who we are. This ain't ours, man. I have a lot more to say. I really have a lot more to say. It's infinite. It's an infinite amount of things to say. It really is. And I haven't even scratched the surface of it. Every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet will be united by next year. I guarantee you that. Especially when you see why you need to right now. This is all we're fighting for. It is. It's worth fighting for, man. Life is worth fighting for. Living how you are supposed to live, which is simply the right way. The way the universe intended you to live. The way God intended you to live, because God is the universe itself. And that vessel of the true Most Highs, the vessel of the true Most Highs, known as Vishnu, that vessel, the Most High used that vessel, that specific vessel, and no other vessel, to create his universe. From what I've studied. Know that now. Vishnu, Vishnu. To you Hindu people, did you know something? I didn't know about Lord Vishnu until I started doing this. Why is that? Why were you hiding this being from us? Why were you hiding the way the true Most High's vessel looks? Why were you hiding that from us? This is how God's vessel looks. Why is everything being hidden from us? I know why now. Because the more you all know, the more you do to stop other members of the human body from destroying our lives. Because the only reason why they keep anything a secret from you is because they're using it to destroy you. They're using it to keep you subjugated into suffering to death. We need to get out of their line and get on our way. This conviction will see to it that every single person of the human body wins. But more importantly, the melanated people. Melanated people, more importantly. That's all I got for right now. But I got a lot more. But I need you to just let what I put out here simmer down a little bit. Or get in, or just give it some time then, huh? Shalom, shalom, shalom. All I want is my God, my normality, my wife, and my farm, and in that order. I don't want the second thing until I get the. I don't want the second thing until I get the first thing, and I dang sure don't want the third thing until I get the second thing, and so on. Which is why I say unto you, my family, trust in the Spirit's energy, respect in the soul's emotion, and reject all evil, and/or be astral powered. In other words, be goodly powered. Be powered in goodness. Allow goodness to empower you. Allow God to empower you. Let go and let God so he can do it. Let go and let God so the Creator's energy and its emotion can empower you. And you can walk good forever. I'm going to just say these words and I'm going to close. I'm going to say these words anyways. This is not a victim mentality, and nor do you have one. Just going to say it. Just going to say it to you so you can know what more things you can say unto these people when they are challenging you for no reason at all. Because don't forget, they are only trying to depict you into suffering to death. It ain't about the money. They just hate you. You know what? Racism is race hate. I said that, right? But you want to know something? Feminism ain't even really feminism. You want to know what it is? Man hate. That's all it is. Just man hate. They just hate us. But for why? Why? Why do they hate us for being born? Why is that? They're being told to. What they see on the TV screen, making them forget their way. So they can believe in these thousands of other ways and millions of other ways out here that are just keeping them away from the one way that they started with. The one for their own well-being. I'm just aware of what struck me, past tense. Aware of what strickens me, and we, present tense. And aware of what will not stop striking us at all, and how they plan to do more to harm us. Future tense. I know what they did to hurt us. At least I know enough of what they did to hurt us while we're in this position that we are in today. I know what they are I know some things that they are doing currently to keep us hurt. And I recognize that they will never stop hurting us, and they are planning to do a lot worse unless we do something to stop them now. May this help. Just words. An idea to throw out here. Want my family back. Plain and simple. Want to go home. Home liberation. Plain and simple. This ain't about a competition with me. It's only about the awareness and knowledge of what needs to be stopped. Those strikers. I don't desire to be your king or your leader or your president or anything that's going to be in charge of you at all. None of that. I am a moral center. That's what I am. I enjoy and prize myself in being a moral center. Not a leader or king or president. I don't want to be any of that for you. No competing, no leadership. Don't want that. Just get it right so we can all win and go home. Home liberation, period. Soul liberation, soul freedom, soul sovereignty, soul coexistence. I ain't never going to be no leader. I don't want to be no leader. Just want to live the right way, period. John 14:6. Therefore, love your neighbors, you love yourself. Matthew 22:39. At least those who are worthy, right? Either way. Use discernment so you can know who. Stop allowing poison to come into your life to poison it. Poison is only coming in to seep you in more poison. Defend your neighbors, you defend yourself. At least those who are worthy. Don't protect people who want to harm you. Why would you want to hug 1,000 needles? Or 10,000 at that?